Hey there, quick little video on how to get your materials from Maya working in Unity the best way. So you can see I have here a crate and it's all textured, and I have a texture. There's the texture that's on it. If I click on this, you can see the UV editor. All the UVs have been laid out here, and we're kind of going to town on this. Um, if I were to export this into um, the engine, I'll just save this to my desktop and call it create as an FBX. We want to make sure that we have lights and cameras not on. Great, that all done. I can close this down, bring in a Unity level, and I have created a folder here, and I can just import new asset. Asset brings it in, and you can see it brings it in as a prefab. And if I extend this out, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. There's the mesh, there's the material, and then there's the other two things. I don't even know what those are. All right, so if I bring my crate out here, obviously it has no material. Here is my material. It doesn't have anything in it, and when you open this material in from doing it like this, you can see you can't get to anything. The first thing I want to do is click on the material, right click on that, and go extract from prefab. That will, and just select any folder, doesn't matter. That makes it a separate thing, and now I can get in there and talk to the surface. I can give it different, um, I can give it different reflection properties or highlight properties or metalness. Um, I can make it glow in the dark if I want. So now this won't, we don't want to do that. So that'll make it glow. The mission makes it glow. All right, so what I need to do is bring in my material. So I'm just going to drag and drop. Now I have a material in there, and I can take this, select this again, and I can drag this into this little box here. And then you can see it puts the material back on the box. And like I said, I can tint this color if I want to now because I have access to messing with the material. I can make it two-sided, doing both there. I can make it like chrome or just super matte. I'll let you fool around with those. The other thing I can do is I don't really have a metallic map or any of that, but I can take this one and use it as a junky normal map. Generally, normal maps are a little bit nicer, but this one will give us a slight bump, which is better than we had before. But now we need to mess with the reflection to get that working because it's got too much of that. Now I wish I had made a proper normal map for you to show you. We can go over here and get just like one of these wall maps that came with the stuff we're using already, which just has a slight bump to it. And you can see that works a little bit better on there. And if I were to now kick up the reflection, you can see it kind of has that slight bump to it. Cool. Or we can just turn that off and have it be perfectly matte. We can also affect the tiling. So if I wanted this to have more tiles to it, I come in here, and you can see now, well, I don't want it across the X. I want one across the X. Oh no, I do want it across the X. So 5 there and 1 there. And now you can see it made the slats really small. I've got 3, 5. Want them bigger. At any rate, now you have control over your materials. In a real material, a real PBR material, it will have 3 different maps. They'll have a color map, a normal map, and a lighting map, a metal map. And a PB, that's a URP, the Universal Render Pipeline. That's Unity's thing. PBR material, which is a higher resolution, will have 5 different maps. They'll have a shadow map and a diffuse map, are the other 2 missing from that. So, but the big deal is this is how you unlock your materials so that you can muck with them in Unity.